Yeah. Also, during the week, Security Watch Africa crew had an exclusive interview with the Chief of Defense Staff, General Gwabin Musa, on the more detail concerning the Africa's Chiefs of Defense Staff Summit and security in Nigeria. Sit back as we bring you this interview. Today we'll be speaking with him on the idea behind the summit, which is midwifery. It's a pleasure, sir, to have this interaction.
Thank you very much. You're most welcome.
Yes, sir. I did talk about your effort, I must say, ensuring that your colleagues in the West African region take that bold steps to ensure they unite. And today, it's understandable that you're also pushing towards getting the Africa together. Speak to us on what this is all about.
Thank you very much. Viewers, once again, happy to be here. It's good to see for this opportunity for us to discuss on this issue of especially security. The African Chief of Defense Staff Summit is planned primarily, first, to unite the African militaries. As Africans, we've never had an opportunity for all of us to sit down together and discuss Africa, or discuss our land. I think this is one great opportunity that this provides. Starting from the ECOWAS Chief of Defense, I saw the need that the more we talk, the more we understand ourselves. And so we felt that it's important. In the past, it's always been that it's been organized by some other areas. Now, we are the one doing to discuss our own issues, and as Africans, as brothers, to also provide our own solution. Because our solutions, our challenges are within us, and it's only within us that we'll be able to create the solution. And I think that's very critical. I think the issues have been prolonged because we've been looking for solutions from outside. Now the solution is going to come from inside. And I think that's better.
So with the level of successes recorded with the West African region you're launching out.
Yes.
Yeah. Would this also look at, because a lot of people have clamored for the operationalization of the African Standby Force.
Yes.
Do you think that this could also look?
No, definitely. You know, the plans have been ongoing, and it's been taking some time because you have to look at a lot of issues, our strategies, our doctrines, funding. These are areas that you have challenges, but it's been sorted out. I think this meeting will give us an opportunity to look at it holistically and be able to see, yes, this is how we should go about it. This is what we need to do to have the buy-in of all as Africans. Each region has its own peculiar challenge, but the overall challenge is that we have a group of terrorists, insurgents that don't mean anybody well. And it's only when we come together to work that we can get it better and we can get it right. Sharing our own experiences on what we are feeling and challenges and how we're going about it. And I think that's very critical.
Yeah, but because looking at the Sahel and looking at the Central Africa right now, the M23, we are seeing the United States and Qatar is spearheading the peace mission. So you believe with this coming together, you can actually do
very well. The more we talk to each other, the more we understand. And the more you understand yourself, the more you get better solution.
Okay, let's come to Nigeria. How well would you say your fight against these enemies? Of course, they keep on coming. Somebody says they're factory producing.
Yes, it's because like I said, over time there's been all over Africa, especially the neighboring countries. The challenges has always been having population that are not productive, having population when there is so much illiteracy. So it's easier for people to come and convince them or to confuse them into believing that one ideology is better than the other. It's important for them to understand that, look, God made all of us as humans, and He gave everybody the right to choose. So everybody has the right to choose. Nobody should be compelled for whatever reason. If you feel somebody isn't doing what you can avoid the person. You don't have to force him or compel him, and that's where the issues coming from. So it's important for us to discuss together internally and seeing what are these issues that we need to address and address them holistically. We believe it is only when we do that we get the best out of our solution, and for our Nigeria as one, for our region, because it's important. Why I'm saying that is because the challenges we're having now is not isolated. You cannot say it's a Nigerian problem alone. All the regions are facing it. Africa is facing it. And so if we're able to address this, I'm sure we'll have a better, and Africa will be better for it.
Talking about solution, I know that you're one apostle that talk about whole of society approach. Do you think that it's possible to get that?
No, it's possible. It's possible to understand. And these are the things that we also want to project to other countries, that the society must come together. African, culturally, we know over time that's how it is. Like that's how it was said that it takes a village to grow a child. Now, because we're losing that, that's why we're having these issues. We need to go back to how it used to be, the way where our brothers keep us. If we do that, we won't allow anything to happen, harm any other person. And so we want to bring that brotherliness, that love together as family, unity, that we have a common front as Africans, common culture, religion, and all this thing, that geographically we're located together, race-wise and everything. So it's important for us to find our own solutions and to go after getting them in.
Okay. A bit back to this summit. I spoke with some of the people, your colleagues, and they are quite many of them are enthusiastic to come. Some are still saying they want to see what Nigeria will offer. Yeah. Can you tell them, because many of them will be watching this?
No, it's okay. Like I said, so far, we almost 90% of people we've received almost 90% of people positive response coming. If you one issue or the other, you can't rule that out. But I think the majority is everybody wants to see. Everybody is excited. Yes. And everybody, I'm sure, in their own small ways have felt, look, it's important for us to come together as Africans and discuss our issues. If you remember one time, I remember when Dangote was talking about his challenge, because he travels wide, that even being the richest African in the world, he needs 26 visas to travel around Africa. So these are things that we need to really sit down and talk about. How do we, if you go to Europe, you can get there. Once you get there, you can travel across without anybody hindering you. We must learn to develop. We must learn to evolve. And starting with security, I think for us is critical, so that we can get it right.
Okay. I know you cannot host this without the support of the Commander-in-Chief. Tell us
definitely. The Commander-in-Chief has been, in fact, he's been the one that pushing us into it, and he's going to be there, God willing, live to open on the opening day. And then we're having dignitaries. Professor Mulumba is coming. Her Excellency Mohammed is coming from the UN. The Secretary, Deputy Secretary General, she's going to be on ground. We've invited a lot of top shots individuals that will come and ask Africans to come and discuss and as lead speakers into this. So it's going to, and then we're going to have our own retired service chiefs, defense. Everybody with experience will be part of it. We want it to be holistic, both the old, the new, and the future. Yeah.
Okay. Finally, what's the end state? What do you intend to achieve?
No, at the end of it is that for a better Africa, a better security for Africa, a better understanding for Africans, for us to know that we are the ones to project, we are the ones to work towards a better continent. We shouldn't wait and expect any other person to do it for. Nobody can love you more than yourself. So we must work together. We must continue to work, ensure that we defeat all acts of criminality that is happening in Africa and make Africa free, so that we can, it will be good for Africa. We want Africa to develop beyond where it is today.
Okay. Please maybe just speak to our viewers, particularly in Nigeria, what you think the emphasis of Nigeria will require from them.
Yes, support. Firstly, let me appreciate all Nigerians for the support we're getting. I think we can see how Nigerians are having this better understanding on how the operation and the role they have to play. Fighting asymmetric warfare is a whole of society. Whether you're carrying gun or you're not carrying gun, you have a role to play. The kinetic and the non-kinetic must go hand in hand. Being that you deny them ability to live within your communities, deny them ability to get fuel, deny them ability to get food. Anything that keeps them going, don't allow them get. And when you see something, please report, and action will be taken as quickly as possible. And I want to also appeal, please report on our own personnel too, on their conduct. Because for us, we're there to protect, not to destroy. And anybody who is doing anything contrary to that, we want to take action. And we do not take it for granted for anybody, any of our personnel that is doing anything that is untoward. We want them to be disciplined. We want them to protect. We want our communities to be happy that we're deployed with them. I've had one reason or the other, people shouting they don't want the military. I know there are people pushing them and making them to do these things. The military is your friend, is your own armed forces that we're there to protect you, and will continue to do so. Thank you.